EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year draft, year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for in this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
A loss of a yard.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Open man, that's Collins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. This will be returnable from his own 15. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 29, here's second down and 6. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and 2. Here we go. On third and 2, it's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field to rush the quarterback, and when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, Bryce Beringer. Bryce deep for Houston. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. Both teams matching punts to start this one, so they'll go about trying to get something put together on the offensive side. It's first and Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First down, Houston.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On second down, Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Texans.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Houston. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Mixon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Chubb will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots, nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their second possession. The bootleg. Here's May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
Texans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down
at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at fourth down.
Makes the score Texans 10, Patriots nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll go play action with May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. That one good for 26 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the ground, Gibson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And the Patriots.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the mark.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Patriots 3.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 12.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down. Now Stroud. He'll step up and run this.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
One of the tight ends motions right. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll get this ahead. A gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
The 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Here now, 3rd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. This is caught. He got the connection. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First down, Houston.
Making us look bad. What are you doing? Pay for this. It's the worst call ever.
No way, you're kidding me!
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That one taken in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. This one. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Texans' 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 2. To throw now, May. The pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another
really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's May again. Long, incomplete. Covering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will cut into that lead.
Patriots 6.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
And the Texans first down.
The best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
3 yards.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Texans.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Stroud, he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for New England. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Stroud. The catch. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 5. throw, it's Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be fourth down.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work. To throw on first down is May. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will take this up past the 30-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Stevenson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tim Settle with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Patriots ready for the punt.
For the Patriots.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Schultz, the motion man. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll go right back to Mixon. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Third down, they need 5. Stroud to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Texans getting all set to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Douglas in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. He'll work forward for a couple. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Daniil Hunter on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To throw is May. That'll be complete to Gibson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 9.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
May to throw on second down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats are back within 6.
Texans 19, Patriots 13.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Play fake. Here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
He decides
10.
to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. It's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And third down coming up. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
For Jalen Polk.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Schultz, the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
First down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Kirk is the motion man. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Stroud to throw here on the 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Nixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The try to run it here, and it's Chubb. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans add on to their lead. Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Play action. Here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here. Tight end community, Mike.
2nd and 10. May, little pop pass to the receiver.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Here's Berrios on the return. And how about that nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's the veteran, Dario Ogunbowale. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike. Owls the run lanes. They've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Chubb. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Ogunbowale. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he'll take this one in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a big one now. It's a big one. Let's go.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Daniil Hunter. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run. Stevenson up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Texans 30, Patriots 20.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Texans offense ready to take over once again.
22-yard line.
Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So the defense finds themselves in a tight spot. They have very little room for error at this point in the game, Mike, so they have to continue to get off the field, no more points, and that sack's going to go a long way towards doing it.
The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
That's just a brutal miss, especially on 3rd down. I mean, if he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, 1st down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target. He's not there in time to reel it in.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They will work the middle with Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Texans.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Kirk is the motion man. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. First down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kirk is the motion man. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
2 yards.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. In the middle. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop the throw to the right side, and Kirk's got it. They're going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
It's Stroud. That is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.